Well, hey there, my beautiful fairies. This is Jessie, your Fire Fae with Fire Fae Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell down below for me, guys. Appreciate that, Cancer. Cross watchers, thank you for tuning in. Sorry I've been gone. Having a sabbatical. The world's gone to shit. Can't help me. But be careful. Hopefully somebody's not jumping off the leap of faith roof in vain. With the Fool popping out in reverse. You never know. Somebody might be making a foolish decision. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Cancer. Thanks for tuning in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2020. Let's see how we doing. Let's see if we're getting out of this Rona mess. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Everything will be in the box down below. I'm also going to do some craft videos, so I'm sorry if you're just here for tarot and you wind up seeing something you don't want to. It's just a craft video. It's all good. Anyway, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's getting out of their head. Somebody's getting out of some emotional baggage, some demons that may have been perplexing them. Because somebody's been focusing on maybe studying a new subject, focusing on their money, building their skills, maybe throughout this pandemic period. The Moon, there you are showing up in your own damn reading, Cancer. I cannot make that up. That's a beautiful thing. There is that unconscious illusion coming to light. You know there may be some little hidden fantasies going on in your life, and you understand what needs to go and what doesn't. You've been slowly working on that. Your conflict of the situation is you don't have the love that you want. You're wondering where the love offering is here with the Two of Cups. Alright? Now that Two of Cups is normally that Two of Cups you see when you see the Gemini Two of Cups, where the connection and the partnership and the unity come involved with the little, you know, the beads here, right? So where you're currently viewing the situation is the Magician. Very nice. Aries could really be any symbol since it does embody everything on the board. That energy is somebody who is able to manifest something, whatever they want to manifest that energy into. It's that inception of thought being put into a thought process to be put into fruition to make it happen, if that makes sense. Now be careful, this person has a way of being very adaptive and they can blow smoke up your ass, okay? If this isn't you, Cancer, because that could be you. Very nice, because in the past there was a new passionate beginning, a new creation, a new inspiration, a new desire, maybe even a new job maybe that just started here in the recent past, okay? Depends on how it resonates. Knight of Wands energy and the recent and past energy, because the past foundations was the Ace of Wands. That's that energy that's about taking action, going on an adventure, being fearless, moving forward, skilled, understanding, knowing what they need to do. So you start off studying and being the explorer and understanding you need to work on your craft in this, to having it be a craft that you are experienced and skilled a little bit more in than you thought, because the future energy coming in is the conflict. So if that's not the case, that's why you're going back and taking your time and schooling somebody or schooling yourself on a situation, because it did lead to conflict. Because we've got the Five of Swords popping out here. As soon as I open my big old mouth about something positive, here we got the swords. That's conflict, that's fighting, that's arguing. That is that win at all costs. That sneakiness, willing to do whatever it takes to get what they want. Because the King of Swords, this is a head over heart energy here. And this could be very well where you're currently at, Cancer, because you're wanting to manifest something new. You're working on building something here, okay? And maybe that's the message you're waiting on coming in, something more to do with your pentacles. Your stability, your financial well-being, something substantial in this physical world to hold on to. What we don't see coming in, very nice, Scorpio, but death in the reverse, okay? This might be the refusing of the change that is inevitably on its way. It's also in the reverse, could be something that has already happened, all right? The number 13 is a divine number, look it up. It's the fear of that change. So somebody may still be trying to hold on to something. Somebody may have already mentally let it go if there's two people you're seeing in the situation, because we do have the Two of Cups here. This could very well be the parting of a relationship where one person wants it and the other one doesn't. Hopes and fears, 8 of Cups. Somebody is moving on. 8 and 2, there's the 10. This is somebody who's going off to find their soulmate, their passion, what they really want to go do. Or what somebody is afraid of is that they already found it, but they may have not, they weren't in the right place to nurture it, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, and boom, 5 of Cups. Somebody got left out in the cold. Somebody was heartbroken, devastated, crying, all the, you know, that snot-filled crying out of their face. Like, you know what I mean? That's what that is right there. Okay? Because somebody here maybe saw there was a little bit of a pipe dream. Okay? Because like I said, this magician has a way of blowing smoke up people's asses. And maybe it's making an unconventional path. If that makes sense. Like, in an unconventional way, you're going to wind up getting your Two of Cups. It's just not going to happen in the way you thought, and it may not be with the person who you thought it was, Cancer. Very interesting. There's a Knight of Swords popping out. Okay, hi, Knight. He's very action-oriented. He's very on point. He's very skilled, very charismatic in his words. The Knight of Swords as well, because you got to remember they're about communication and clarity and mental thought process. So they're very clear-minded in what their targets are, if that makes sense. And so is the Knight of Wands. They're more passion-based, while the Knight of Swords is more logic-based. He is head over heart. All right? And that's where you might be right now. You might be thinking with your head and somebody got left out in the cold, Cancer, or you're hurting deep down inside. That's why you're so head over heart. That's why you're so conflicted. You're so full of conflict. Very nice. Ace of Swords. Yeah, see, I told you. New mental clarity, new perspective. Somebody's getting out of their head because the 10 of Swords is clarifying the Page of Coins. That being stabbed in the back, it's done. It's over with. Somebody is done with that burden. Somebody has let it go mentally, emotionally, and they have spoken their truth with that situation. They have defeated whatever they needed to have defeated, or they have been defeated. They have failed. There has been a collapse in communication, thought, the whole 9 yards. Everything has changed because this to hear me feels like two separate people. This energy is like, I'm out. This one's like, holy shit, I'm devastated. Yeah, somebody here was wanting to make one last ditch effort. Conflict. Somebody didn't know what to choose here. Somebody had very difficult choices. There was a lot of indecision here. There could have been a stalemate in a situation. They didn't know what option to choose because they didn't know what was the lesser of two evils. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. There was some things going on in the background here as well. See, the enlightenment, somebody took a step back and took their hanged man position and decided to say, like, hey, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm going to see it from a separate perspective. I'm going to make the sacrifice that I need to make the best choice for me. Because, yeah, in the past, this person was probably a player. Cancer, you or the other energy, this fire sign, water sign, could be you because you're right there. And this is your reading. However it works, take the stories as it resonates. You do not have to be the player that I'm talking about. It could be somebody else in the energy. Take bits and pieces, go with everybody's story differently. Ace of Wands, very nice. There's the death. Bam, bam, bam. Somebody's avoiding it, though. Somebody was trying to avoid it at all costs. See, but there's that new passionate beginning, that new desire, that new want. That's why the Knight of Wands here went recklessly into it, and they were willing to win at all costs, and they killed the situation to start anew. It was the Scorpio Phoenix type moment. Death and slaughter to become something better. They don't care how they die. They're not like in Aries where it's about honor and victory and they'll go down in a fight. Scorpio's about themselves. Sorry, that's how I feel. There, 5 of Swords again. I can't make this shit up. There's your twice. So this head over heart logical thinking and win at all costs at measures may have put them in a position where they wound up losing out, because this is what I'm saying. Somebody was trying to avoid this at all costs. And maybe they're starting to see something take effort, that this person is going forward, whether they like it or not. Because there's a Magician again, and then, bam, somebody, yeah, see? Somebody's watching their money, somebody is watching their pennies, the whole 9 yards. The manifestation, somebody is going to manifest something new. Somebody's still devastated about it. It could be you, Cancer. It could be them. And it doesn't have to be like a huge, huge devastation. That's because somebody's not using their emotions. You know, for a Cancer reading, there's no cups on the board. Except the 2 and the 8, which is a 10, which is normally happy. But the 2 is in the reverse. That's why I'm saying, check out your numerology. Numerology has a lot to do with tarot. Check out your birth chart, firefaetarot.com. You can get it for free. Shoot. New romantic cycle begin. Beautiful. There's the moon again. Popping out. New moon in Libra, waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Very pretty, very pretty. Have faith in your dreams, Cancer, or cross watcher. If this didn't work out, it's not meant to. You were meant to learn a lesson from this. Take what lessons you need to learn and make yourself better to not repeat it in the future. And it's just going to make you that much of a better partner for the person you are supposed to be with. What's the card? What is it? Rest and reconsider. Yep. Take a step back. Rest. Take a situation and put yourself in a different perspective on it. It's going to help change that perspective, and you may reconsider some of your initial thought processes on that situation. My God. Okay. Darkest fears, clarity of belief, challenging times, give and receive, trust, love, and heart chakra. This may have been, this could also be you finding your divine masculine and your divine feminine, because this is the Lovers, this is the Gemini card. Work on your heart chakra. There's so many. Rebuild. You might be even getting back with a partner that you were with, that you haven't been with some time, that really hurt you and devastated you, and you're really trying to work through that hurt and pain. Maybe in this time you found out some shit you didn't want to find out. Because they're, you know what I mean? This here, all of it, it's a breakup. It's a breakup, and it's rebuilding and healing yourself from that breakup and finding a new, better love. That's what this is. Sorry, Cancer. I wish it was a better reading. But, you know, it's the fucking pandemic. So, go figure, right? Yeah, everything fucking sucks. So, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell down below for me. We'll check in here. Hopefully, I'll have some time. We'll do some, you know, end of the months and October peakies. Love you guys. Bye now.